I am sleeping with like socks. Wee! And then this, and then the sweater, because it's freezing. It feels so nice, Cookies, to know that in this room, no one will try to harm me. It feels amazing. I woke up at 4. She woke me up. I started to scream at her. This is my room for the night, escaping my narcissistic, is it narcissistic? Narcissist, psycho, landlord. And I'm not the one who said that she was a narcissist. It's actually my colleagues who used that word first. My cousin said she was a psycho, and then other family members are like, are you sure she's safe to live with? And the answer is no. And I have been looking for another place since September. She puts alarms next to my fake door where I sleep in the night. She makes the alarm ring at like 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. even on weekends for no reason. She puts her phone there next to my door so that it rings, which is like, why would anyone do that? Right before she knows I'm going to use the bathroom in the morning, especially if I have gone to the gym first. She knows I'm rushing to the gym to shower to go to work. She locks herself in the bathroom. And so I have to start brushing my teeth in the kitchen, and I've even wondered, like, shall I do half my shower here in the kitchen because I need to get to work? And also she knows I'm allergic to those spray thingies like Febreze and stuff like that. So of course, right before I arrive from work in the evening, she sprays everywhere. She turns on all the scented candles. She knows I'm allergic to them. And same in the bathroom. She makes a lot of noise that is unnecessary. Actually, earlier today, I caught her just moving all the pots around. She thought I was focused on my computer, but I was looking like this. And she was just like trying to make as much noise as possible, shuffling the pots. There are a lot more examples, but if you Cookies have any explanation as to why anyone would do all those things without ill intentions, I am all ears. A little room tour. It's not super big, so here is the main door. So I get in from here, and there's just a little table, a chair, the window, and this is the sofa bed. Another chair, my jacket, and then this room that is some kind of storage. Then you have me. Hi, Cookies, in the mirror. And then some extra toilet paper and a storage box. Yeah, oh, there's a door actually. I assumed that that door was here. I told her not to use scented stuff, or maybe to be less noisy in the morning. She was like, but you're just too sensitive. You're way too sensitive. Why are you so sensitive? And I started to wonder sometimes if I'm indeed too sensitive. But then I met the person that helped me rent this little place, because this room is the guest room for the people who own apartments around here. So this is for people who have guests and they don't have space in their apartments, and so their guests can sleep here. Theoretically, since I don't own an apartment, I'm not even supposed to be able to stay here, especially since my landlord has not officially registered me. But I have chatted with some of the people that handle the house association people here, or house association group. So the people who handle that, I met one of them a couple of weeks ago, and he saw that I was really upset, and I told him about my situation. I forgot the second most important thing from that meeting. He did say that my landlord had a chaotic energy, and that the building people, were aware that a lot was always happening in her life. He used the word chaos or chaotic twice, which confirmed to me I was neither weak nor sensitive. She was trying to gaslight me. Even though she had never asked them for permission to rent her fake room, he was like, we have this apartment that is for guests of people who own apartments. So if you're really tired, you can rent it. It's 100 crowns a night, which is about about 10 to 12 euros, $10 to $12, depending on how weak the crown is, because our crown is getting weaker and weaker all the time, which is really not nice if you buy stuff in euro, because then I lose most of my salary in currency conversion. So I'm not going to do it all the time. But this morning she woke me up at 3:30 a.m. She was super freaking noisy, and she's planning on waking me up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. She's traveling to Paris for 3 days, so I will actually have the apartment for myself and have peace for 3 days. But because she's like, I'm traveling super early, it's not even super early, like she has to leave at 7:30. She's like, so I'll have to wake you up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Sorry, I hope it's okay. And then she does this like, I hope it's okay, kind of like fake freaking smile. And I was just like, ugh, I can't handle this person anymore. So I contacted the people of this building and I was like, can I rent a room? So I am renting this now for 100 crowns. And since sitting here, I have to say it smells a little bit funky, but I don't even care. I don't even mind. And the laundry room is actually the room next to it. And people are doing their laundry now, so I hear the vibrations, but I don't even freaking mind, because the vibrations are machines that are not out there to hurt me. All of my colleagues know the situation now because they have seen me exhausted at work. As I have mentioned in my vlog, I try not to talk about my personal life at work because I don't like that, but they have noticed that things are not okay. And slowly but surely, they got me to talk more. It's my colleague who said that she was a freaking narcissist, and the other one as well agreed. And they told me that when she tries to convince me that I am sensitive, it's just her trying to gaslight me. All of my family members I have talked to are like, she's not right in the head. I have contacted some of our old classmates because I met this person through my school when I studied sustainability. And even the people there were like, she's abusing you. She is emotionally and not really physically, but if you prevent sleep. And now there's also a lot of rules for when I may or may not cook and how I may or may not cook. So basically it's not really physical abuse, but even when there was, it's illegal to use sleep deprivation as a torture, because it is considered a torture, and that's what she does to me. And whenever she asks me if I'm okay, I can tell that she always expects me to be like, I'm not. But I'm like, I'm fine, because I will not give her the satisfaction of crumbling in front of her. Never. 2 weeks ago, my mental health was really bad because of her. Because imagine if you don't sleep for like a month and then someone prevents you from being able to breathe because you have a lot of allergens in the apartment. She smokes indoors, so there's a lot of cigarettes. She's so noisy all the time. She keeps on messaging me to ask about extra money when I'm at work, and I see it on my phone and I'm just so stressed because I'm already tired at work, and she keeps on asking for more money all the time for things like toilet paper, 179 crowns, and everyone was like, what the freak kind of toilet paper would cost almost 20 euros or $20? I'm like, I have no freaking idea. That's the situation. I am very excited tonight to be away from her and that she's going to Paris for a few days. Even my mother was telling me, I think 2 weeks ago, to quit and to go back to Leipzig and to just say goodbye to the money. But I really need the money, because even for my Google Workspace that I use for my company, my prices are increasing. I have a lot of fees related to the company, even though I'm not working on it at the moment, because I have a deadline on Sunday for the 50% course that I am doing in sustainable innovation and corporate innovation in sustainability on top of my full-time job. So I have my full-time job, I have a 50% course, I have a freaking crazy psycho narcissist landlord. I'm just trying to survive all of that. Plus I have to commute because I don't live in the cities where I work, because I work in Lund and Malmö. I don't live there, so I take the regional train, which is like freaking 2 hours of my life every day. So I'm not really like fully working with the company at the moment because I'm just so freaking exhausted. But now I shall go back upstairs, endure my freaking landlord for a little while longer, because I'm going to have dinner and then wash my face. I don't want to brush my teeth because I feel like now that I have this place, I want to eat chips and I want to maybe play video games. And oh, you know, another thing that she does if I am on the phone with someone like Sebastian or my cousin or my mother, anyone, or even work people, like work related calls, she starts making a lot of noise in the apartment. So she starts like banging the cupboards, slamming the doors, like literally like slamming, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. She puts on her heels and she starts stomping all over the apartment, like dong, dong, dong. Everyone that I talk to on the phone always hears her and they're like, what the freak is that noise? At least in the beginning. Now they know that if they start hearing noise, I'm like, can you hear? And they're like, yeah, I can hear. And my phone is supposed to have some noise cancelling for other noises than just my voice, but it does not even manage. Even though I'm in my room with the door closed, she's just so loud. What kind of crazy person does that? We were supposed to be friends. We were friends to begin with. And that's the thing that upsets me the most out of all of this, because I really genuinely thought we were friends, women supporting other women, and this is what we need. We need to encourage and lift each other. And I really thought that this was a genuine show of women helping each other and wanting other women to succeed and, girl power and to be a girls. So for me, that's also one of the things that makes me very upset. It's very, very disappointing, on top of taking a lot of money from me for nothing. I mean, I'm paying here now. So now I'm paying technically tonight double rent. I'm paying rent here and I'm paying rent there, which is so freaking ridiculous because you don't earn that much in sustainability. It's not a career that you choose if you want to be rich. Ouf. Oh, c'est lourd. C'est lourd ce truc. Ouf. Ok, où est-ce que je peux le mettre? Oh. We can fix it if we never face it. Let the past be the past till it's weightless. Lose perspective. Okay. Pillow. Pillow. My voice without the lies. This is. Okay. Oof. I found a way to make this situation a bit more cozy, so I only turned on this light and the light in that room, and so it creates a little bit of a cozy vibe here. These are my outside clothes, but I don't know where to put them, and I think it works. Now I have the windows open because it smells a little bit funky in here. I finished my night skincare routine up there. So now I'm down here. I'm going to have my one square of chocolate. I have this saffron limited edition organic chocolate that I bought to make my evenings nicer. And I take exactly one square of chocolate every evening. And then I will also have exactly one strawberry cookie while playing on the Steam Deck. It feels so nice, cookies, to know that in this room no one will try to harm me. It feels amazing. I actually wanted to film for you because this whole evening she's been cackling like a witch, like really like like really like genuinely like a freaking evil witch, super loud. But there was no way I could be stealthy with it. It would have been obvious that I was filming, so I could not. But now I'll have my chocolate, I'll have my one cookie, and I'll play for a moment. Yeah, it just feels nice. Feels nice. I was falling asleep while playing in the bed and still holding the Steam Deck and just waking up like 10 minutes later. And then 15 minutes later, I was procrastinating because I was way too comfortable there, just in peace. So I went to use floss. So I went to floss my teeth and brush them and pee. And then now I'm going to sleep, cookies. It's 10 p.m. 10:15 I think now, and usually I go to bed much earlier, but I wanted to enjoy the peace. And it's so crazy how here I can just fall asleep so easily. I'm not even wearing earplugs, which is good because I have an ear infection in my left ear because I use earplugs to sleep all the time. And I have started to double them as well, which is really not good because then you trap moisture in the ear canal. And yeah, get an ear infection. So tonight, no earplugs, which is very nice. Ah, it's gonna be so nice. I really hope I wake up at like 7 or maybe even 8. I can't, no, actually, no, I can't because I start working at 8. I am working from home tomorrow. But yeah, okay, no, not 8. Let's say like 7. 7 is good. So this is the bathroom. Let's see, where's the light? Here. So this is my little bathroom. There's no shower, but this is plenty enough. Hi, cookies. So yeah, my humble abode. It's like right next to the room. So yes, cookies, before I fall asleep here, I shall wish you good night. Let's hope the night will be nice for all of us. Good night, cookies. Bonne nuit. This is ridiculous, cookies. 5 a.m. I woke up at 4. She woke me up. I had a nightmare. I dreamt that I was in the same kind of situation, but that the cabin that the people here let me borrow for the night was in the middle of this really nice park slash forest. There were glass windows everywhere. And then I saw her coming. She was looking for me. So she was trying to find me through the glass windows, and the windows in the front, there were curtains so she could not see in, but she went to the side, so I went in the corner so she would not see me. The problem was that that cabin was linked to a common desk area, so she entered through there and found me, and I was so upset. In my dream, cookies, I started to scream at her like when people scream in movies and music videos when they go like, ah, like, you know, with all their jaw so tense, which is so ridiculous. Adults should never get to that state of screaming. I feel like it's so undignified. Like, control your freaking feelings. Even in my dreams, I was thinking, ooh, I am screaming. So I was screaming at her, like, even here, you come and torture me, even here. I was so upset. And she was giving me that fake nice smile that she always gives me when she does something mean and tries to check, like, is it okay? That like freaking fake smile. Oh my god. I thought in the dream, I thought exactly the same as I always think when I'm awake, that don't lose your calm, act like everything is fine, you don't have anywhere else to live, so just act cool like this is all fine. But then in the dream, I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm not keeping this cool. I'm totally losing it. This is not good strategically. Like, it was so insane. I had so many thoughts in the dream. I woke up, could not fall back asleep, so now I'm talking to you, cookies. Even in my freaking dreams at night, nightmares, this woman manages to wake me up in the middle of the night. Ah. By the way, it's super cold here, cookies. It's really freezing, so I am sleeping with like socks. Wee! And then this, and then the sweater, because it's freezing. The heater is super tiny, like the heating thing on the wall. But even then, it's so peaceful and quiet, and no one will disturb me here. So it just feels amazing. It just feels amazing. Like, I can't complain about this place at all now. I'm like, this feels so great. It feels like vacation, like my soul is like, whew. Good morning, cookies. It is 7. I could not fall asleep until I'd say 6, but I use this Get Sleepy meditation podcast on Spotify. I usually can't have it because I don't like wearing headphones doing it. I do it in Leipzig, but I don't do it here because if she were to hear that I have something on, she would think I'm awake. and make even more noise. I did it and I fell back asleep, which is so rare for me to do in the morning. Unfortunately, it's soon going to be time to leave. I have officially until 6 p.m. for this room, and it's next to the laundry. So I'm going to put all those things straight into the laundry later when I have my time. So I will keep some of the stuff here for now, but I will pack back everything and take the rest upstairs again. Normally, she should be gone by now, unless she has lied to me and is still there and told me 4 a.m. just to bother me and to have an excuse in case I'm telling people that she's waking me up early. So hopefully I will not see her there. She does not know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way so that I can come back another time. I shall wish you a fantastic day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.